Or flex your feet. Bring your hands down by your side. Your inhale is arms reaching overhead, toes pointing forward, legs lengthening, and you'll notice your body going into a back bend. So at the top of this, lightly pull the back of your rib cage down, which will integrate your front body a little more, and it'll probably give you a deeper stretch in your shoulders. As you exhale, lower your arms, flex your feet, and if you want a little more for the neck, turn your head to one side. Inhale, point your arms, reach your legs. At the top of this inhale, take your back ribs a little closer to the earth so you get a deeper stretch in the back and the shoulders. Exhale, lower your arms, turn your head to side two. Two more each side. Don't forget that pressing of your back in at the top of your inhale, exhale. So nice, long, slow breaths like we just worked on a moment ago. One more each side. If you're moving faster than I am, then maybe you'll do two more each side. Stretch, draw the ribs back. Exhale, lower arms, flex your feet, turn your head to side one. Last one. Good. Reach both arms overhead. Press your ribs down, point your toes, and hold the pose. Lightly tuck your chin and lightly press your head into the earth. So this would be a very modified way of getting the work of shoulder stand in your body without being in a shoulder stand, putting a lot of weight into the back of your neck. In the back of your neck in flexion. Go ahead, exhale, lower your legs down, bend both knees. Good. So again, to get the idea of a shoulder stand in the back of your neck in a very modified and gentle way, lightly tuck your chin and lightly press your head down. How much? Not 100%, not 120%, like let's say 8%, just enough that you feel your neck is toning, but it doesn't feel grippy in any way. Good. Keep that. Press your hands down. Bring your knees into your chest. So you're keeping your head pressing down. You're keeping your arms pressing down. And we're just going to inhale, lower just the toes. Exhale, flex the feet. Now, shoulder stand is not only is it hard on the neck, but it can be hard on the lower back because it's a lot of core support that needs to happen. And even your triceps, even your arms need a lot of support. So we're just going to warm up the lower belly because we want that to be on board. And we're not doing a full shoulder stand. I'm just giving you all these ideas of a shoulder stand in ways that are safe and allow you to work towards a big pose, whether you ever do that big pose or not. Remember to keep the chin slightly tucked and the head pressing back. So we're lightly toning the neck in flexion, and that's the key component of a shoulder stand. All right, bring both knees to your chest. Here's the inversion part. Keep your upper body. Inhale, point your legs, reach your arms. Exhale, flex and bend. Inhale, point, reach. Exhale, flex and bend. And because we haven't done a ton of hamstring work here just yet, but we will, you may not get your legs to totally straight. Don't worry about that part. The focus is on the chin slightly tucked, head pressing back, and then moving into and out of a softer version of Salamba Sarvangasana or shoulder stand pose. And sometimes this is called Viparita Karani, or I've heard it called waterfall pose before. So lots of different variations. One more breath in, lightly pressing the back of your head down, and breath out. One good thing about shoulder stand is it's great for colds. It helps to boost your immunity and wake up that part of your system. Bring both feet down, hands down by your hips, and then roll your shoulders down, tuck your shoulder blades underneath you. Now, typically in bridge posture, we move the chin away from the chest so that we're keeping the natural curve of the neck, right? Today, I want you to tuck your chin in and press your head down, which will give us another variation of a shoulder stand for the upper body. Then go ahead and bend your elbows, and you might even lift your elbows up, press them a little closer to your rib cage, and then press the back of your arms down so that you feel like the back of your arms are helping you scooch your shoulder blades in, and also you're toning your triceps, a la, again, shoulder stand. Now inhale, lift your hips up and reach them away from your face. Exhale, lower your hips, lightly pressing your head into the floor. Inhale, lift hips. Exhale, lower hips. So this is going to get the hamstrings turned on, the buttocks turned on, and it's a little bit more work than we've done up to this point for your upper back, the back of your neck, and the back of your arms. So if you're a super strong yogi, you might be thinking, what is she talking about? I'm not working that hard. But if you are new to yoga, this is going to feel, or you're coming back from something, this is going to feel more in the triceps than you might realize. We've got one more here. We're holding this pose with the hips up. Re-engage the back of your arms. Re-engage the back of your neck lightly. All right. Now, to work deeper in terms of the core support, lift your heels up and press your toes into the mat. You might be able to lift your hips a little higher. So now you're getting a little bit more of your body weight into your upper body. And that's really the problem with full shoulder stand. It's all your body weight bearing down on your neck in pretty extreme flexion. That's not so great for most of us, especially if you have a forward head carriage tilt already. Now reignite, triceps down. If you're ready to go towards this idea a little bit more, reach your right leg forward for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and we're in inversion now. Come back down because your hips are higher than your heart. You're already doing an inversion. And let's try side 2. Reach your left leg forward for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower everything down. Hug your right knee into your chest. Go ahead, circle your right ankle out. Let's get a little stretch for the hip and the butt and the low back. Good, go the other way. And let's see how the hamstring's doing now after that work. Right leg to the sky. Slowly flex and point your right foot about 4 times. Reaching back towards your face, spreading your toes. Reaching back towards your face. So core support is in your foot. So when you're doing a full shoulder stand, you want to really engage the feet all the way through. It's a whole body posture. Now let's hold the pose, flex your foot, spread your toes, and then reach the ball of your foot without moving your toes forward into a point towards the ceiling. In old school yoga, we call this a floint or a Barbie doll foot. Roll your shoulders back, press the back of your head lightly down, keep your chin a little tiny bit tucked, just a tiniest bit. Hold here. Tone the inside of your right knee, meaning make your right inner thigh feel long towards your right big toe. One more breath. And right foot down. Exhale, draw your left knee in, stretching the lower back and the glute. Roll your ankle out. And the other way. Extend your left leg to the sky 4 times, slowly flex and point your foot, working to the best of your ability on stretching all of your toes. Health foot relates to pelvic floor health and is part of your deep front line, which is your deep core support muscles. Pause with your foot in flexion, spread your toes, and then reach the ball of your foot towards the sky. Great, everybody. Roll your shoulders back. Move your chin away from your chest just for a moment so we reintroduce the natural curve of the cervical spine. And then slightly level your chin or even drop it a little tiny bit and press your head back. Breath in and breath out. Great. Lower, grab your 2 blocks. On the low, medium, or high setting, you decide what feels good. Lift your hips. Place the blocks underneath your lower back area. Now, usually we close out a practice like this, but it can be so relaxing to do an inversion earlier in a practice. Now, the basic inversion would be a supported bridge pose. Your heart is still slightly below your hips. So this is considered an inversion, even though you might think of it as a back bend. Okay, and you can have your blocks all the way on high if you like. Good. Press your head back. Keep your chin either level to your chest or slightly tucked. And then take your arms down, 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 elbows bent. You might even walk your shoulder blades underneath you. Tone the back of the arms. So in a full shoulder stand, you're not in a back bend like you are now. Now this is more of a back bend, but this will give you the work of your arms and the work of your neck. Great. If your legs get shaky, you can always bring your feet down. Otherwise, bring one knee and then the other. You can also practice this pose with your knees bent. It would be a modification of the modification, or reach your legs to the sky. And if we were in a full shoulder stand, I would say try bringing your toes together and then spread your toes and reach the balls of your feet up so that you're almost feeling like you're squeezing your legs together. Your active legs should feel very active in the full form of the pose. Your whole body's working. Press your triceps down. Good. And here you're getting the benefit of the whole pose. You're working a fair amount, but you're not really putting your body weight, not much of it at least, into your neck. So the neck is a very delicate area. Roll your shoulders back. Let your chest lift towards your chin slightly towards your chest. And then you decide, like 4%, 5%, pressing the back of your head down into the mat. Take 3 more breaths here. Filling up front, sides, back of your rib cage. This variation, unlike the full shoulder stand, actually is pretty conducive to deepening your inhales and exhales. Or I should say this variation is more conducive to getting a bigger inhale. Full shoulder stands, hard to breathe deeply. 1 more breath. Now relax your arms out for a moment. Let your knees slightly bend so that you're in a less active variation. This is probably a little closer to how you'd like to practice this pose. Take 2 full rounds of breaths. But if you're looking for the benefit of what shoulder stand brings you in terms of developing strength, the first variation is closer and safer than a full shoulder stand. 1 more breath here. And bring your feet down. Lift your hips up. Come into a Shavasana. Check out how your body feels from that short